6 minutes was all I needed today to catch an absolute banger on NASDAQ longs with my Forever model. I made just shy, a little bit over $9,000. Super short, simple, straight to the point. Forever model execution, A-rated trade setup. Let's hop into the charts. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I saw. And on top of that, a little bit of the recording of my process, mapping it out live to my Discord. I was also live on TikTok as well, but took it across 20 of my Apex accounts. Let me break it down for you guys. All right, so starting off on a higher time frame perspective, I'm looking at a daily chart on the NASDAQ. Now, what do we have resting here between the NQ, ES, and the Dow Jones? What we can see, the first thing, is that we have this SMT divergence at these resting lows here. Lower low on the NASDAQ. We have a lower low also on the S&P 500, while at the same time we have a higher low on the Dow Jones. That's the first cracking correlation that we could identify on our daily time frame. Now, what did we have on price for Monday's trading day on NQ resting right here? What did we do? We expanded higher. Now, Monday has a couple different factors of what it typically will do. If it expands higher, then we would anticipate Monday to probably be the low of the week. But what also did we do on top of expanding higher? We had this new week opening gap that got closed off. Once we closed off on that Monday, what are we going to anticipate for Tuesday? A continuation higher. What are we looking to target? Any buy side liquidity resting above us. Look at all of this resting buy side that the NASDAQ has here. We have this resting high here. We have these resting highs here, these resting highs here, and a daily unmitigated bearish fair value gap resting above here that we've tried to tag countless amounts of times, but we have yet to reach it. And that is where my final alert is at 26,127.25. I'm trading in the continuation of based off of what the market is giving me. What is the direction? How is it tipping its hand? It's tipping its hand to driving and gravitating towards higher prices. So that is what I looked to take today, was longs. And my final target and my daily objective was this resting high here from Tuesday the 13th. This was my buy side liquidity pool target. So now we've established what is going on in the daily time frame. Let's look at the hourly chart to see and just keep ourselves in alignment with our time frames properly. All right, so dropping down to the hourly chart and focusing on how we can potentially capitalize during this New York session. What is currently going on right now as we speak? So the NASDAQ has these London lows resting here that have yet to be taken out. We took them out on the S&P 500. As you can see resting here, we ran that low. We just slightly pierced it. But what is the Dow Jones actually doing right here? It is getting killed, right? Like, we're getting smoked on YM. And in my opinion, with the strength that we're holding on NASDAQ and the S&P 500, this is giving me the idea that everything that's going on this Dow Jones move is just looking to create SMT because we're holding strength and value on NQ and ES. So this is just, in my opinion, all manipulation for something to potentially prime and set up for the NASDAQ or the S&P 500. Now, what is below these London lows? We have an hourly bullish fair value gap resting here. We have an hourly bullish fair value gap resting here as well. Same thing with the S&P 500, this hourly gap that was already tagged here. And we have the same hourly bullish fair value gap tag here as well. So now what I said into my Discord and what I said live is exactly this. If NQ closes above the inversion, I might get in a little higher then. The inverse this gap, I would literally just do the same, relatively the same thing, kind of have my stop at like the 50% of this order block. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm creating a plan and I want to trade the plan that I create just to keep myself at high confidence behind my trade execution. Now, this is the 8 o'clock hourly candle. The next hourly candle is what holds equities open. So look at what happens in this X hourly candle here. Boom. What do we do here? Look very closely between primarily, I'm going to get rid of the Dow Jones because I don't need it anymore. Look at the NASDAQ and look at the S&P 500. What is the difference here? Let me get rid of this, and then I'm going to get rid of this. See the lower end fair value gap resting here that the NASDAQ tagged and the S&P 500 did not? What is that now? That is SMT divergence inside of our key level. Lower low on the NASDAQ, higher low on the S&P 500. That is step 1 and step 2 of the Forever model. You guys know this. This is an A-rated trade setup that I took today on NQ with a target of that relative equal high buy-side liquidity pool. We ran London lows, and then we tagged a higher time frame liquidity pool below it. So how do I take this trade? How am I going to be able to get in? I am looking to frame myself and position myself within this wick, right? So I'm on the hourly time frame. We go to the 5-minute chart. We see how are we able to get onside this move. All right, so I only have the NASDAQ displayed here. I'm looking at a 5-minute time frame. Right here is that hourly bullish fair value gap that was tagged on NQ, but failed to tag on the S&P 500. So at this point in time, that is when the Kraken correlation occurred. This is 9:30 open. What did 9:30 open do? It traded lower, and then 9:35 actually left behind a bearish fair value gap. Now, this 5-minute bearish fair value gap is important in my opinion. Why is it important? It is the only line of defense that would allow price to trade lower. If price traded up into this gap here, it could go lower. That could be a complete and 100% case scenario if the reaction was apparent. Now, if this gap here, this one singular bearish fair value gap, the only resistance point for price to then trade lower, if it's violated, I am going to assume that price is primed and ready to use this as an inversion and then trade higher to take out this buy-side liquidity pool above us. Now, what I did was I said to my Discord, I was like, if price trades above this M5 bearish gap, I will be going long. Next 5-minute candle, what do? We have a tag of the gap. We don't close above this down close candle here. We don't have an order block. We don't close above this down close candle here. No order block at all. Next 5-minute candle here. Boom. What do? Close above just barely. We also close above on the micros more than this. So all I did was I said to my Discord live, I'm like, all right, guys, we are going long right here. This is our execution. We're looking to target the buy side liquidity pool above, and our stop loss is simply a 1 to 2 risk to reward, just like this. So simple A-rated setup, aligning with an inversion, a part of our entry mechanism that we always know how to use. Next 5-minute candle tags us in and moonshots us. At this point, I'm break even. I see this 5-minute candle closure and the fact that we cleared all these highs. I'm like, guys, break even, risk free, nothing on the table now. We're good to go. And 5-minute candle, boom. I'm out of this trade in literally 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes. This was picture perfect. This was probably one of the fastest and cleanest deliveries that we've seen on the NASDAQ all year. 6-minute trade, a 6-minute trade on NQ. And I took this across 20 of my Apex accounts, the most scalable prop firm out there. Also, if you guys want to trade Apex, they're running a 90% off sale. The 50K accounts are literally less than $20. Use code SNIPER, hop on that opportunity, pick up 20 accounts, and copy trade all of them. I literally made $454 or a little bit over 450 bucks across 20 accounts, making over $9,000, which is crazy. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you are learning from my process, please let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want more, I'll gladly break down every single clean trade that I take. If it's helping you in your journey, I'm glad to keep on providing. But be safe, y'all. Good luck with trading for the rest of the week. And like always, deuces, and I will catch you in the next upload.